Bah! Not all about working for the man. Oh, my ankle! Oh. Hopefully you do watch this before you come on the walk and don't make the same mistake I've just made. Either it's overgrown or it's not the way. I think that's not the way. We are back on the path, guys. Come on! Oh, we might get another shot of the ship then. Good morning, bonjour, konnichiwa, guten tag. Welcome back to Wilson's Adventures. Shout out to all my international followers. We're up to 27 subscribers now. Keeps going up one and then dropping one, but we are getting up to the top. So today I'm back on the Welsh coastal path. And we've started at Flint, or Flintcastle, I don't know if you can see that. I'm already off the path. The path is just there. I've gone the wrong way, so I want to see if I can climb up. But yeah, looking forward to this one because it's about 17 miles I think, so I've got to get cracking. Oh, just turning around. I'll just turn it around quick, missing the birds. Bird of prey, flying high. And here we have the mud flats of Mozambique, where the wild pelican has flew from West Africa. So I didn't know that. There's a sign back there to say high tide path, and this is the normal Welsh coastal path, so there must be two different paths you can follow, obviously for when the tide's in. Probably something you should check before you set off, but I'm just winging it, so I think I should be okay. If not, I'll have to scramble up a hill or something. Well, it looks like it's low tide, so I don't think the tide will be on for hours. Obviously, if you're doing this walk, you check the tide times. Don't be an idiot. Some boss views this morning though. It's proper fresh, it feels like autumn's here now. I've got the leaves just starting to change colour. Fresh, cold air. Ooh, flip that round. Yeah, so there's a few different ways you can walk. mistake I've made already. I've left my wallet in my car and I've left my bank card in the car. It's not in my phone pocket, so I've got to find a way to get from Mostyn back to Flint with no card. I'll have to try and use Apple Pay and hopefully it works, otherwise it'll be, Mom, Dad, will you pick me up from Mostyn please? And they won't. They'll probably be in work. So, fingers crossed. I'm not that far out, but I can't be bothered walking half an hour in the other direction to get my bank card to carry the walk on. So we're not going to get finished today otherwise. So, my intention is to walk from Flintcastle to Mostyn. I'm hoping I can make it that far. And I'll get the train from Mostyn back to Flint. And I'll, if I can't use Apple Pay, I'll just try and bunk on or something. Obviously I would pay if I had my bank card with me. It's a doggy. Yeah, this feels well better already than the Chester to Flint part. That was a bit, felt you walking alongside a canal or something. This feels more coastal already. You've got views like that. Still along the River Dee I think, but you can see out to like all the Wirral side and Helsby over, not Helsby, Hilby Island. That camera probably can't see that far. Let's flip it round. That looks boss, that. Zoom in. Yeah, alright, the River Dee is not the prettiest. If that is the River Dee, I think it is. But it still does look boss, all the sand over there, sandbanks. I think I could be next to any water and I'd be happy. The way the light bounces off the water, it makes anything look good, I think. Even though there's all that brown froth crap floating in it, still looks nice to me. When you're from Widnes, anything looks nice. Oh, there's a bird over there standing up. Let's flip this round. There's no way it's going to pick that up. Looks like some kind of heron. Anyway, need to crack on. I don't think that tree's gonna last long. So I'm not sure over there if there's a load of seals on the sandbanks in between Wales and Hilby Island. Because slightly darker spots on the sand. I don't know if it's just seaweed or something, but I'm going to keep an eye out for some seals and hopefully we see something. We've got some sheep over there. We like sheep on this channel. It actually looks like it flows quite fast, that river. That mud looks like if you slipped in that mud, it looks like you wouldn't get out. So we're staying well and truly on the path. Ooh. Bah. Bah. Say, I'm mates with them ones. Bah. Say, I used to go to school with them. There's a train over there. Oh, Wilson's Adventures is taking off. We've got sheep, we've got trains, we've got fast flowing rivers. Bah! We've got it all. Oh, my ankle. Bah! Started something I can't finish now. Bah! Them sheep won't shoot up now. Some farmers probably thinking, who set me bloody sheep off? What's going on them fields? Something black floating over there. Yeah, this is a lot better already. I feel like I'm on a coastal path now. Didn't feel like it from Chester to Flint, obviously, because there's no real big estuary next to you. You're on like a tight part of the river. But this feels like we're getting closer to the great outdoors, which will be Towing and Rill. Woohoo! Not getting that far today. I'm going to try and go for Prestatyn. I don't know if I've bit off. Let's flip it round. I don't know if I've bit off more than I can chew. I often get these great ideas in my head. Oh, I'm going to do that. And I'll be dead like fascinated with it for about 2 or 3 weeks. And I'll buy loads of stuff for it and then I'll just lose interest. Don't want to do it anymore. So I'm hoping this isn't one of them moments where I've gone, I'm going to do the Welsh coastal path, I'm going to walk around the coast of Wales. How good will that be? I've done 2 videos, I've done 1 video. I'm trying to do the second one today. I hope it's not one of them moments where I go, can't be bothered now, I'll do something else. Because I'm not going to do it if I don't enjoy it. But I'm enjoying this. So, hopefully I do stick to it and actually complete something, because I like starting things and then don't really finish much. I always put it off and then I'll start something else that seems more fun. I don't know what that black thing is floating there. Let's flip it around. Probably just a bit of rubbish, innit? Trying to zoom in on them black things. I don't know if it is seals or if it's just seaweed or something. Forgot what I was saying now. Don't try and talk much on camera because I'll lose track of what I was saying. I'll just go off on tangents. What was I talking about? Oh, doing the Welsh coastal path and losing interest in it, wasn't it? Yeah, so today the mission is to get to Breathtaking. And then the next one I do will be like Breathtaking to probably Rill or Towin, and then see how far I get. I'm not going to do too far because I'm a lazy git. But when we do Rill, we'll have to take some copper for the arcades. Oh, looking forward to that. We've just got a heron down here. I think it's a heron. I think that's the only bloody bird I know. I need to get a bird book and learn all the species. Flip it round, zoom it in. There she goes. It's actually a Paraguayan pelican from the Himalayas. So I'll stand corrected on that one. I stand corrected. Oh, and before I forget, I am actually enjoying these walks, and I'm going to try and not complain about my feet, not yet anyway, because that Chester one, all I did was complain about, oh, my feet are killing now. I hadn't even walked that far and I was moaning. And I was complaining like it was a bit of a shithole where I was. It was, but you get shitholes everywhere, don't you? I'm not a snob, I don't look down on anybody. I'm from bloody Widnes, so I don't look down on anybody. But it was just a bit of a sketchy area, so I was thinking if someone else was to do that Welsh coastal path, well, loads of people will do it, won't they? It's more just a heads up, like it's a bit of a dodgy path. But this, I feel safe, I feel great. In my element, surrounded by sheep. My mate's with me today. Scenic views, coastal panoramic views. You know, people go up to Cornwall for this. It's on your doorstep. Don't be a mug. Oh, I was going to complain about my feet then. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. On the road again. Do 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 do. This is boss. I'm enjoying this. This is like the salt bath. Yes, whoa, proper adventure. So if there's anybody watching this and they're thinking, I might go for a walk today, don't put it off. Turn me off. Well, don't. Pause me. Get your boots on. Switch your telly off. And get outdoors. You can do it. You don't need to put it off. If there's something you've been wanting to do for a long time, just do it. You can do it. Why, I'm some motivation. And don't say, I can't, no, can I? I've got to do the dishes, I've got to do this, this and this. Sod the dishes. Sod this, this and that. Go do what you want to do. But I can't, I'm in work at one. Don't care. You can plan for your next day off. And you can go do something fun. Yeah, life is not all about work, work, work. Not all about working for the man. Oh, my ankle! Fucking idiot. Oh, I was recording as well, what a dick. Train on the water. What a knob. And now I have lost track of what I was saying. Always been a motivational speaker, wasn't I? Yeah. Get out there, twist your ankle, fall over in front of a moving train. Won't have fun. But don't fall over in front of a moving train. I must have cut all this out, haven't I? Just check no one's behind me. What is he waffling on about? I know I've been waffling and talking crap because getting a dry mouth. That often happens when I talk too much. Them black dots have gone now though. I know they're not. I don't know what it was, maybe it's just dark sand. Friggin' hell. Done my ankle again. I'm gonna roll my ankle today. Touch wood I don't. Got a weird thing because I've had a bit of an ankle injury in the past. Whenever I'm just walking straight, every now and again my ankle will just go pew, and I'll just roll sideways. Obviously because I'm a trained ninja, I can fall into the roll, spin round and jump back up like you just seen then. Very rarely do I get injured because I'm quite a nimble guy. Even though I live off chippies, I'm actually quite black belt in nutrition. Very health and fitness orientated. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, my ankle's hurting. My ankle's starting to hurt now. Sorry, I just realised I'm filming myself talking. Shit. I'm gonna bring you back the views, guys. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord, do 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 do. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. There's a bicycle in the canal. In the river there's a bicycle. I will go out tonight. Yeah, if you've got dodgy ankles, this path is not actually the best. Because it's like, I suppose if you stick to this bit of stone you'd be alright, but because I'm walking 1 foot on stone and 1 foot on grass, I'm going to end up with a dodgy hip, aren't I? It's very easy to just turn your ankle, so be very careful. Obviously if you're an idiot like me, you come out in cheap trainers. But I'm sure if you're a keen walker and you're watching this channel, you will come out in your walking boots. That was good though. I'd like to see that at high tide though and have a bit of waves splashing you. If that's what happens. Not sure how it actually comes up. I think I set off about 9:30. Excuse me. Parked at Flint Castle. Had a little walk around there and then I started the walk. When I've put it in Google Maps, Flint to Prestatyn, it said about 5.5 hours walking. When I googled Flint coastal when I googled Welsh coastal path, Flint to Prestatyn, AI Google said allow 8 hours, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. And again, I've not looked at the distance because it'll just deter me. I don't like a challenge, I like it easy, so I'm not looking how hard it is. But I'm tracking myself on Runkeeper, so when I do get to Prestatyn, I'll have a look how long it's took and the distance that I've walked, and I'll probably drop it in the video. Not sure what these type of birds are. There's hundreds of them, or thousands of them. If anyone can drop it in the comments what they are. Not sure if the camera would actually pick them up very well. Yeah, I just connected to the power bank because my camera died again. So I've had like a bit of a sit down. Just while it gets the battery back a little bit. When I seen these cows from over there, I panicked a bit because I thought the path went through the cows field and I don't really like cows. You can get, there's a gap down there, you can get through and walk along, I think. I'm not sure if it's advised, but it looks like there is a bit of a path that people have walked on. But it's a bit marshy. But yeah, that's a relief. I thought I had to go through them cows then. I was like, get my running shoes on ready. This is actually a really nice walk so far. Whenever I've drove through Flint, I've always just obviously drove through the town centre, which doesn't look that pretty really, does it? But the coastal part's actually quite nice. So yeah, we are rocking and rolling all night long. I'll flip you around and we'll crack on. Rave on. Let's show these cows. Moo. Say, just know they're not going to be mates with me. If I had to walk through that field, they'd chase me. And I am like a Dr. Dolittle with the animals. I get on great with them, but cows are not my friend. Or bulls. For all these blackberries, absolutely beautiful. This path has been really quiet as well, there's not been many people on it. Maybe I shouldn't have joked with the cow, so I've got to get through here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. When nature just grows round a path. What a beautiful day. Yeah, so I've been meaning to do this second part for a while. But because dark nights are coming in, or it gets light a little bit later, I was struggling to get here on my days off and do this walk because I thought it would take about 8 hours, and then I've obviously got to try and get back for like other things. I was sort of going to be cutting it fine, but today I've not got anything to do tonight. So I can just crack on and get it done. But this camera's not waterproof as well, so I have to check the weather, and the weather's glorious. Can't complain. So the last few weeks where I'm wanting to do a walk, it's either been raining or there's just been a reason I can't get out. So I need to try and keep going back to like trying to get one walk a week done. Well, I can go on a couple of walks a week, but it takes me about a week to edit them because I'm not the quickest. So hopefully I'll get this done and it doesn't take me too long to edit it, and I can get it put out as soon as possible. I accept they're not going to be great videos, it just does take a while to, when you film a walk that's hours, it takes ages to chop it all down. But yeah, so I was saying before, like my intention is to do all the Welsh coastal path. That will probably take years because obviously I've been wanting to do it, but it's been depending on weather, and then I've got things like it costs money to get the train. I can drive to Flint, walk to Prestatyn and get the train back, but that costs money. So at the start of the month I can do a walk, but towards the end of the month when you're running out of money, you can't really go on long walks or go far. So a lot of my walks tend to be local, but I do want to try and get out more to Wales and Peak District and Lake District. So if you're wondering why all these channels are in the Wirral, all these videos are in the Wirral, that's why, because they're close by. But as a plan better, and I get a waterproof case for this bad boy, we can, when I have got the money and it's raining, I can still go to the places I want to go. I don't have to abort the air mission. But you can't complain about the weather today, it's absolutely beautiful. I have been meaning to do another wild camp as well, because I've only ever, that was my intention when I made this channel, was to, it was meant to be like a wild camping channel, not a walking channel. But I've just gone on more walks than I have camps. I did one wild camp and decided that I needed more equipment or whatever reason. I packed my bag loads of times. I've gone to go and something's come up, or I've packed my bag, put it in the boot, gone to drive to drop my missus off and the kids before I go off, and then the car's broke down. So every time I try to go for a wild camp, something happens or we get a weather warning. So I've been putting it off, but I am looking to do another wild camp soon, so stay tuned. But I'm not going to try and waffle a load of nonsense. Well, I probably will do, I know I will. But they're not going to be great videos, these, but I enjoy it, so that's all that's important really. And if you've watched it and enjoy it, so be it. If you don't enjoy it and I'm boring you, probably I'm boring you, but saying that there's a different channel for you. But if you do watch it, hopefully you see some new places, because I'm finding new places. I've never been this way before, so hopefully you watch it and you think, oh, that's a nice place. You might not like the video might be poor, but you might like the place, so it might encourage you to go out. If you do watch any of my videos, not that anybody's going to watch my video and go out and copy me, but just treat the places you go with a bit of respect, isn't it? Common sense, just pick your rubbish up and stuff. And that's not me trying to virtue signal, that's just, I'm putting nice places on videos and putting postcodes up sometimes. I don't want it to come back on me that people wreck the place. Not that they will. I have faith in you. Yeah, so if anything, if you've watched the videos, they're more like for me to watch back when I'm old and I'm too old to walk, or for memories if my kids want to watch. I'm not expecting them to be great cinematography. I just like making videos and going on walks, so well, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, if you've liked the videos, these, I think the Damsons, aren't they? that a damson? I don't know, it's not a blueberry I don't think. Yeah, just hopefully it's forgot what I was saying again. Hopefully it's like give you not an incentive or a motivation. I'm not trying to motivate people. Just to get, like, you know, maybe you've not been an outdoorsy person, because I'm not an outdoorsy person, but maybe it's give you the motivation to go on a walk yourself or get out there. I don't know, go to Snowdon or something, go research how to do it and just do it. Doesn't really matter on your weight or your age. Well, maybe it does matter about your weight. You can't go do Snowdon straight away if you're overweight and unfit. But you can build up to it, can't you? You can start going on little walks around parks and stuff. Or short walks around, I don't know, reservoirs or flat walks, and build your way up to it. Because the outdoors is kind of for everyone, I think. So hopefully you watch this and think, I might try that. Even you might not do the Welsh coastal path, but you could just do a section of it on a nice sunny day. A couple of your mates, get yourself a picnic, go for a nice walk. But the paths are pretty good on this, so you could probably just jog it or get a mountain bike and cycle it. Anyway, another guy coming, so I'll stop recording and talking crap. So just in the distance ahead, you can see, I think it's called the Duke of Lancaster ship. And I've always wondered why it's just been left there, because I think that's been there for years. When we was kids and we used to come to Wales on days out, we used to always drive past that ship. And I always wondered what the story was about it. So if anybody knows the history of it, why it's just been left there to sort of rot, drop it in the comments, because I'd be interested to know. I could probably Google it, but locals, if you ever watch this video, probably know. a little bit more detail than what Google brings up. So yeah, I'm actually curious why it's just being left to sort of decay and rot. Would you think they could develop that into kind of like a bit of a restaurant or a visitor centre and a seating area, and you can sit out and have a look out onto the estuary? But it just seems to have been left to rot. But it's kind of one of them iconic things you drive past all the time, so you didn't know where you are when you see it. So I'd love to know the backstory behind it. I might Google it and put a voiceover in and sound all professional. So you think, wow, he knows his stuff. I don't, I've just plagiarised Google. But we'll see. Hopefully if I don't do that and forget, you guys remember and drop it in the comments. A little story or a little history about the boat. But the Wales Coastal Path will probably go around that anyway, so hopefully I get a close-up of it. Not sure if that's a bit of Flint there. We found Flint, not far from Flint. This gate looks like it's missing one of the planks. This is for the more agile, this one. So if you can't climb, I suggest you find a different route. I think you can go that way. Jesus God. Oh, trying to get my leg that high. Push off one leg now. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. Oh God. It's probably easy just to climb up the gate rather than use that plank. Jesus. There you go. That's why I'm making this video. So you can see the challenges ahead of you if you dare face the Wales Coastal Path. You've got to be like a commando. Look at this, guys. You've got strong man-made steel which just bends like spaghetti in the saucepan of Mother Nature. Why, I'm some poet. I don't know what all this is. It looks like it used to be like, I don't know if it's just a seawall, but there's loads of like iron that's just all rusted and bent up. Looks like it used to be like a bunker or something in parts. Whether they just knocked an old seawall down, I don't know. Or just dumped a load of old concrete here. Oh. And I think that's actually the Wales Coastal Path with all them signs over there. So in the middle is another path there. I don't quite know why I'm walking this way. I thought this was the path. Oh, fluff there. Must be a werewolf nearby. Here we go. Take 2. Ding, 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 ding. So this is meant to be the Welsh coastal path. It just gets a bit long here, so I know there's a path down there. Might be best sticking to that other path. It is a bit brambly, this. Is this the actual path? This can't be. Got a feeling this is not the path. What the hell? There's water down there, so I don't think this is the path. I've got a feeling some people... yeah, swallowed a fly. There's a hill that way, but I know there's water that way, so I don't want to fall in the water. I've got a feeling this is where a few people come the wrong way. Oh. Let's get back to that fence. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this isn't a proper path, because if you go down that way, you're going to get a bit wet. Let's go the way we come and go back down that steps. Jesus Christ. Hopefully you do watch this before you come on the walk and don't make the same mistake I just made. Either it's overgrown or it's not the way. I think that's not the way. And if it is the way, I suggest you wear long trousers, not shorts like me. It's a little bit prickly. Yeah, so my walks say like it's meant to take 8 hours. You can add 2 hours on just for my detours. What's this say now? So this path submerges during high tide. This is good to know. Yeah, you can't get over there because the gate's shut. I would have liked to have a walk around the other side of that ship. That's a shame. But anyway, let's crack on down this way and go under that bridge. And hopefully we find the Welsh coastal path. What a palaver. Yeah, I think if you'd done that ship up and just reopened it for tours and stuff, people would go have a walk around that. Put a little coffee shop in there, a little cafe. That would be a good place to stop. Oh! Planes, trains and automobiles. So this is where path might get a bit sludgy. Loads of apple trees around here. No signs. What you read? That's got the sign there. Maybe we cross over that bridge and go onto that side and follow that sign. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Jesus. We'll roll back half an hour and come back that way. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll just walk through a cobweb as well. No one's watching me on CCTV, they're not thinking, what's that Wally doing? This predator can go poof. Now, decisions. Have you read the book? The Duke of Lancaster Trapped in a Pirate Republic. Interesting. Maybe it's going to reopen then. So you can go this way as well. We are back on the path, guys. Come on. We might get another shot of the ship then. That was weird. Don't know if they're filming something there. Fella dressed as a spooky zombie pirate. Maybe they're doing a new Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, not sure what they're filming there. Well, I thought it was like one of them robot clown things. You know, you get a Halloween, you put your front door, you press the button and it starts moving. I thought it was one of them, but when I was filming, it looked like he started walking off. So it must be a fella dressed as a pirate. I don't know if they're filming something or doing like a promo. But that banner on the gate, I think it said something like it was licensed to do, there was a letter to say it's licensed to do so many events a year or something. So maybe they're doing like special events where there's like a pirate thing. Just an excuse to get drunk on a boat. I would like to get drunk on that though. What if you go overboard? Yeah, that bit of the walk wasn't quite clear where the path was. I don't know if it's just me being stupid, it probably is. But it felt like there's a few ways you could go. So I'm guessing by the way the path's being trodden, that was one way. But maybe that's the high tide way where you've got to climb over that bridge thing. Yeah, I wanted to film what was going on, but he seen me and I felt like a bit of a tip pointing the camera at someone because you've not asked the permission really. so I didn't really film for that reason. What a beautiful day. My mind's trying to make excuses now not to do Prestatyn. Just go Mostyn. Just go to Lacquer and get the bus back. You can do Prestatyn next time. No, just do it. Shut up making excuses. I'll have this battle with myself. One side wants me to just quit, get the train and go back, and the other part wants to just persevere and get it done. I'll try not to listen to one side, but I don't know which side to listen to. Yeah, that bit of the path is a bit hard to follow, so I've got lost a bit there. So I've sort of retraced my steps a couple of times going back and through, and then I just used Google Maps and put Talaka in, and it told me to go back up the hill, across the road, and I think this main road now is the Welsh coastal path for a bit, so this is a bit like the Flint bit or Connor's Quay where you have to walk on the side of the road. So hopefully we get off this bit soon and get back to the views. Right, sod that guys. I've made it to Mostyn. I'm not doing Prestatyn today. I said I wasn't going to complain about my feet, but I'm starting to get a big blister on my ball of my toe, or the ball of my foot. Well, I had it for a while. I was trying not to complain about it. Now it's just starting to feel like it's about to come off, so I've got work tomorrow as well, so I've got quite an active job. So I don't really want to get a massive blister and I have to go to work tomorrow. So I've walked 10.13 miles, so I want to figure out where I've got to, and then I'll start the walk next time from here or from wherever I finish. I just need to figure out how to get back now. So sorry it wasn't to Prestatyn like I said, but I will do it, try and do it next time. I think I've bit off more than I can chew on this occasion. I'll just flip it round, or I'll take a screenshot now of the distance I've walked and I'll add it in to the video. This is the timetable at the bus stop. Is that so there's no bus stop information or no bus information. Don't know if that's a bus stop on the other side. I don't know what to do. It doesn't look like there's actually any train station where I am. So I'm going to have to get to Prestatyn to get the train back. For God's sake, man. I'm just going to stop recording and try and figure out how to get back the cheapest way with no money and no bank card. Yeah, I should have gone back when I forgot that. Oh dear, oh well. Oh, well, there you have it, guys. What an idiot. I've got a bloody big blister on my foot and I left the Vaseline in the car. Oh. So I should have put that on my foot before we left. And I'm wearing baggy socks, so they're kind of like been rubbing for a while. Said I wasn't going to complain about my feet, but bloody hell, I've got like a bubble on my foot. It feels like it's going to pop. So I could have probably walked further, but there's no point really. I'm just going to knacker myself, and I've got work tomorrow. So I've filmed what I filmed. I'll still walk 10 miles. I'll make a video out of that, and then I'll start from where I finished. So in the end, as I put my camera away to sort of check the bus times and stuff, a bus came for real, so I just jumped on that. I thought that'll go to Prestatyn, jumped off at Prestatyn, got the train back to Flint, which was £9.60, the robbing bastards. So I think next time I'm going to plan it so I know where to get the bus back from, rather than just winging it. I think the bus is a lot cheaper. So yeah, bank cards here. Left that in the bloody car. Good job I had drinks and food with me, because I would have been screwed without that. Well, thankfully Apple Pay worked. So yeah, learned a few mistakes on this one. The walk from Flint, if you're ever in the area, come to Flint Castle, because that's actually quite good. It's free, and you can walk up the steps, which is, if you're not got a head of heights, I probably wouldn't walk up the steps because it's actually quite higher than you think. But it's free entry from like 9 o'clock. And it's a pretty boss view from the top of it. You can just have a walk around or picnic in there or something if the weather's nice. But the walk from Flint to that Duke of Lancaster shit, that was pretty good. That I enjoyed it. But from there afterwards, the path's a bit tricky to find in places. Well, it was for me. And then I think around the Mostyn area. Did I get lost around Mostyn? Yeah, it just kind of goes along a road. And I thought, I'm not really enjoying that. My feet's burning. It's only going to get worse. So I just thought I'm going to end it there and start again another day. But yeah, I think I bit off more than I could chew with from trying to do Flint to Prestatyn. So I didn't realise how far it was. But once I looked on Google, I got lost in Mostyn, so I looked on Google Maps and just put Talaka in to try and get back on the right path. And then it said like 1 hour, 48 minutes. And I thought, my feet are on fire. And I've still got to then go from Talaka to Prestatyn. So that's why I kind of cut it short. Yeah, I just don't fancy putting myself through it. I mean, I probably could have wanted to, but we will live to fight another day. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe if you want to. Or don't. Yeah, so my next video will probably be, don't want to jinx it, either a wild camp or, where else was I going to go? I was going to do the Betsy Code walk, because I did a walk there, but it was raining, and it's always raining when I go there, so I need a waterproof cover or an umbrella. So I'm either going to do a wild camp, a walk around Betsy Code, or part 2 of this bit where I'll go from Mostyn to, I'm not going to say Prestatyn, probably Talaka maybe. And then if I feel good, I'll go to Prestatyn. I'll probably have to do it in like 10-mile chunks, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now anyway, but thanks for watching. See you later.